Welcome back, guys. It's Nooner time. We're going to talk about the most rarest of the Star Wars vehicles from the Kenner Vintage Collection. The Tatooine Skiff. I love this thing. It's a dream piece of mine to have. I don't have it. I do have the one that was sold at Target right there. Hopefully you can see that. I've showed it to you before. Which looks about the same, except color's a little different. But overall same mold and everything. So I'm happy with it, because I don't think I'll ever get the original. This thing's worth a lot of money. I was just looking on eBay, and one recently sold in September on eBay. 17 bids, sold for over $1,000. Actually sold for $1,200 with 17 bids, man. To find this thing with the box, inside the box is even harder. And let's take a look at the box itself. As you can see, it's got the artwork of the skiff. It's got Boba Fett getting attacked by Luke Skywalker. But I really love this box. It's a great looking box. The artwork is great. It's one of the few vehicles that uses artwork that just looks really good. It's just it's a work of art itself, you know. It looks really good. As you can see on this side of the box, it has the figures on display and shows you all the mechanics of the skiff and all the fun features of the skiff. The bad thing is, back then when this thing came out, nobody wanted it. There was a few Star Wars fans probably still hanging on that bought it, but overall these things sat in stores, or stores didn't even order it. And just think, man, how awesome this thing is. If they had this back when I was still into Star Wars, it would have been awesome. It would have been broke. It would have been broke in a week or two. No doubt about it. I mean, look at this thing. But it shows that even in this time period when the sales were down and everything with Kenner, that they were still passionate, the designers, because this is one of the best designed ships they have done. They really put a lot of heart and soul in this, you can tell by looking at it. Now let's look at some concept art. The artwork is pretty close to what we got released, although it doesn't show the plank or the feature of the plank that makes Luke Skywalker or whatever figure fall off of it. Now, as cool as the box is, as cool as the concept art is, nothing is as cool as the real thing. Let's take a closer look at the real skiff. Well, by real, I mean the toy one, of course. Let's zoom in closer. These are the controls which will raise or lower the landing gear. You can see them from a better look here. These pictures are from the eBay auction that sold for $1,200. And you can see this thing's in very great condition. Here's the front end of it. Beautiful. No really scratches. Paint's still good on it. Looks amazing. Here's the plank. You've got the little foot pegs for it. You put a figure on it. Pull one of the levers we're looking at, and it will cause the plank to pull in or pull out and cause the figure to fall off. Now, I only have the, like I said, the Hasbro edition one, and it never really fits. The figures never really stand on it good, but it could be just that one. And here's the back of the skiff. Take another look at another back. As you can see, it's got the little wind sails that look pretty cool. Here's a date on it. As you can see, it's 1984, although it says 1984, it didn't hit the market until 85 for Power of the Force. And another look at the whole vehicle overall. Now, it's got a little trap door I can talk about. Well, spring action door. You place a figure on that door, hit a button, that will cause the figure to shoot off of it. The rail that he's standing next to will flip down, so he falls off. It's a pretty cool little feature. But overall, that's the skiff. I love this thing. Again, I'll never have the original. I've already accepted that unless I get lucky and walk into somebody's yard sale and find it for $1. That's not going to happen. I mean, I'm not the coach over at Echo Base Network. Them guys can find anything. I've never seen anybody so lucky. You ought to buy a lottery ticket every day. But I'm happy with my Hasbro edition one that were released at Target. But I'm not saying if I saw one that I could afford, I wouldn't pick up. But I'm not $1,200. I ain't got that kind of money to be laying down for them. I wish I did. Anyway, what do you think about the skiff? Did you love the skiff? Did you have the skiff? I want to hear somebody that actually had that skiff. I don't know anyone that had this growing up. If you had it, let me know. What happened to it? You still got it today? You don't want it? Hey, you don't have to sell it to me. You just donate it, and I'll give it back to you when we're done with the YouTube channel. Just have it back in the background. That's all you got to do. Let me, on loan, we call it. We'll say it's on loan, like a museum. Anyway, let me know if you had the skiff. If not, what you think about it. Maybe you're like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I wouldn't want that. I would never play with that as a kid. It does look like if it was a kid, it looked like it would break pretty easy. I mean, I was rough with mine. I mean, I was throwing my stuff around. I can't see me doing with that. Anyway, that's a look at the skiff for no. We'll be back at 8 o'clock. Oh, new shirt. Don't forget, junkmanmerch.com. Almost forgot about this shirt. Look at that. Ain't that cool? Bendums. You know you want that shirt. All shirts, $13 this week at junkmanmerch.com. Get them. Christmas is coming. That's it. We'll be back at 8 o'clock with the regular video. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.